We like beer? Oh, come on. You smoke? Got you a pack of cigarettes.
You're a good man, bro.
Hey, God bless you.
What's up, guys? For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Those are the laws of physics. Newtonian physics and thermodynamics dictate that what goes up must come down, and this is happening to Bud Light and Dylan Mulvaney at the exact same time. One story is tragic, and one story is absolutely glorious. Let's start with the glorious story, shall we? Outkick says that Dylan Mulvaney is thirst posting for work, begging for somebody to pay Dylan money. The destroyer of brands. Dylan Mulvaney post ad looking for work. Dylan Mulvaney begged for booking and speaking opportunities for the upcoming school year. Don't you want Dylan Mulvaney at your school? Yes. Okay. So, serious inquiries only, according to a story on the Instagram account of Dylan Mulvaney, which also right at the very top, has a begging you for money link. Business, please. Nothing, like literally nothing else, just begging you for money. Here's my business. Here's the person you can email in order to give me money. Please give me money. Please give me money. Please give me money. Please give me money. In case you're wondering what this is all about, here's also Dylan Mulvaney in London at a hotel called the Dorchester, drinking champagne with expensive clothing and bags and private rooms and truffles and room service. Yeah. So there you go. That is the life. Along with gallivanting all around the world, actually. So Dylan Mulvaney, when not popping bottles in London, is in Peru, saying that that they had to flee the country, had to flee America because they're too scared.
Is this an okay time? Okay, surprise! I'm in Peru, and I'm at Machu Picchu. Isn't this just so beautiful? I'm here by myself, and I used to do a ton of solo traveling. I'm telling you, it's the best. If you could ever do a solo trip somewhere, it is such a good way to get to know yourself better. But I came here to feel something, you know what I mean? And I definitely have. I've done shaman ceremonies that were like 10 years worth of therapy. It was wild. I've seen a lot of llamas, and the people here are so kind. I feel very safe here. It's a little sad that I had to leave my country to feel safe, but that will get better eventually. And I am dying for some Trader Joe's rolled chili lime chips, but other than that, I am so content. Still haven't been kissed yet, but I'm holding out hope.
Ooh, okay, all right. Okay. Speak of someone who needs a shaman ceremony after watching that. So Dylan Mulvaney says, I'm not safe in America, so I have to flee. I have to go to London. I have to go to Peru. I have to spend all this money on travel. I have to go to all these expensive hotels. I have to drink champagne. I have to charge $40,000 per event during an upcoming college tour. Dylan Mulvaney is charging $40,000 per event, according to a report from the Young Americans Foundation. Mulvaney confirmed a college tour in an Instagram post. University and college friends, I am booking speaking opportunities for an upcoming 2023-2024 school year. Would love to come and visit. Begging for money, and the money is $40,000, double what Dylan Mulvaney charged a few months ago. Oh my! It's almost as if this entire controversy was set up in order to raise the profile of Dylan Mulvaney, and is being juiced for every last dirty Bud Light drop. Dylan Mulvaney shares trauma from Bud Light controversy. There you go. Why do you get stories like this? Why do you get stories like this? You get stories like this. This is from this week, because a PR person that works for Dylan goes and plants this story in the Hill. This is why you get it. No writer, no self-respecting writer goes and writes this story. A PR person goes in and uses leverage inside of the company to get it written. So that's what's going on here. They're writing these sob story headlines, and that boosts the brand. We call it a signal boost in the industry. What else is going on conversely inside of the two parties that were inside of this Bud Light, this toxic seventh circle of Dante's Inferno relationship between Dylan Mulvaney and Bud Light. Because there's a party here that I actually feel really bad for. And those are the Bud Light workers that we told you would begin to be laid off by the hundreds and thousands. Bud Light lays off hundreds of workers after Dylan Mulvaney controversy, losing top spot to Modelo. Bud Light lost its top spot, and now the fallout is just beginning. After a controversial partnership with Dylan Mulvaney, Bud Light slumping sales, Anheuser-Busch announced it's laying off hundreds of workers. Brennan Whitworth, the CIA agent who runs this beer company, the world's largest brewer, on Wednesday said the company did not make the decision to cut staff lightly, but was prioritizing future long-term success, according to the Wall Street Journal. While we never take these decisions lightly, we want to ensure that the organization continues to set forth future long-term success. These corporate structure changes will enable our team to do what we do best, brewing beer for everyone. The layoffs will include corporate and marketing roles at the U.S. offices in St. Louis, New York, and Los Angeles. Why does a company that makes light beer for middle-aged men in St. Louis, Missouri, need offices in New York and Los Angeles? Don't know. Don't know. But it's clips like this that we saw that made us say, wait a second, this is going to have absolutely catastrophic effects for the opposite of Dylan Mulvaney, the actual working class in America. The man and woman who goes to work and actually does a job that is helpful to people. And we saw clips like this appear as soon as the boycott started, and we started to feel for these individuals.
I work for an affiliate company. I am a merchandiser, and the sole product of the company I work for is Anheuser-Busch products. So with all this canceling going on, I've never seen such little sales in this past few days on these products. And it's sad because when people don't buy this beer, I don't make money and I can't feed my family. So it's kind of heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's deeply heartbreaking. Look at that man's face. Look at that man's eyes. This is a man who's in distress because his entire life is now being torn apart, him and thousands of others like him. 367 different individual distributors for Bud Light all across the nation, much less the world. And this guy's one of them. And because of this decision by the jack in a office run by multi-millionaire Ivy League women who just wanted to defy and more or less hate the Bud Light consumer, as they said, a fratty brand that was cringe and out of touch, is what Alyssa Heinerscheid said before she was allegedly fired. There are conflicting reports. Alyssa Heinerscheid thought that this would be a good idea. And what she ended up doing is signing a deal with the devil. Because not only did you destroy your good brand, you ended up firing a bunch of hardworking Americans in a bad economic environment who desperately needed a job. And what does Dylan Mulvaney do? Celebrate, actually. Dylan Mulvaney posts a defiant video celebrating after Anheuser-Busch laid off hundreds of corporate staff following $20 billion disaster. Deal with the devil. Deal with the devil. You got to know. You got to know. When you are making a mistake that is going to cost the livelihoods and the cause pain and suffering to the people that make your brand and your job possible, you should not make those decisions lightly. Unfortunately, there is an enormous amount of cruelty in the world right now, and we are deeply, deeply aggrieved about it. We pray for those who, those individuals at Budweiser, Bud Light, Anheuser-Busch, who have lost their jobs because of this, that you didn't deserve this. This is a decision that was made out of identity politics and this woke cancer of corporate Marxism that is somehow in remission throughout America. And we are doing our part to end it. End communism with us by liking, sharing, and subscribing. to this channel. We'll fight alongside you. It's your boy Benny. See ya.